main header as a first row, right? So this position to the main position will make it by using this first row as a header. So replace values. For example, if I'm selecting any particular column here, so if I want to replace here, so instead of this date, I want to replace any value, or not only this date, or any particular column. For example, instead of pen, I want any other value. So replace values. So if I click here, so it's value to find. So there is a pen. For example, there is a pen. So I'll give here capital pen. So let's see. You can see we can replace the values on existing. Okay. So that is nothing but a replace. So if you right click here also, you can get it here, replace values. Okay. So most of the options here, whatever you are getting in a right click option, that options you will get here also on the top of as a menus. Okay. So next, merge queries. Okay. So for example, I have a table. Mm, power consumption. Okay, I have one table here. So the table can be product. Okay, generally merge means what? It's kind of joint cities. Okay, so power consumption. So I'm adding one of the tables here. Product ID. Product. Product ID can be P10. Product is pen or pen. P20. P0. P30 can be something like that. Okay. So this one I'm giving a table name is called product. So the same product here, product ID price is two columns here. One can be 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 30 rupees, P40, 30 rupees, P50 rupees. This can be price table. So one is a product table, another one is a price table against that product. Okay, so let's load this data. So new source. So from the Power Query editor also you can load the data. So get data option we used to get, right? The same way here, new source is nothing but to fetch the data into Power BI. You can see here. Power consumption. New source, Excel workbook. Power consumption is where it is on the downloader. Where this source is available. Energy consumption. Very important, guys. This merge queries and all. So let's load this table. Okay, this table, product and price. Product table, price table. Okay, these two tables I'm loading into Power BI. So you can see here I have product table, price table. Okay, so these two tables. So you can see here this column 1, column 2 is coming, but I need a product ID as a main header column, product as a header column. Okay, so for that I'll go for use first as a header. So if I click here, so product ID, product is coming as a headers. Okay, so I'll go to the price table. So the price table is fine. Okay, now I'm selecting product table here. I'll go to merge queries, merge queries as new. So there is two options, merge queries as new. So if I go to the merge queries, for example, so it will ask you on which table you want to be joined. So I want to join on price table. This table, this product table, I want to join on price table. So I'll go to the price table. So these two tables I want to be joined. Okay, so here on product ID, on this product ID, I want to join. Okay, so if you see here, join kind is there. Okay, so it's nothing but a what type of join you want. Okay, what type of join you want on these two tables. So there are types of joins here: left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, inner join, left anti join, right anti join. Okay, now I'll go one by one. Left outer join. Okay, so what is left outer join? All data from left side, matching data from right side. So we already discussed this, right? So this is left table, this is right table. So the priority here left outer is nothing but all data from left side, matching data from right side. Okay, so let's see the output here. So the option I'm selecting here, merge option. Okay, so let's click on OK. So you can see the output here. These two tables output, it's coming like this. Okay, so if I expand this table, the option you'll get like this. So it will ask you what columns you want. Okay, what columns you want. So there is a common column between two tables is a product ID. Correct? Between these two columns, between these two tables, product and price table, there is a common column, product ID. From that product table, from the price table is common, and column is a product ID. So if you have common column, then only you can do the merge, else you can't do. So I have product ID, price. Okay, so if you click on OK, so you can see the left outer join I said. So in the left outer join, the output here, so I'm just taking this table. Okay, so this is a headers and this is a common column between two tables. On this column only I'm applying the merge. Okay, so left join or left outer join, both are same, guys. Okay, left join, left outer join, both same. Okay, so the definition here is all records from left side matching records from right side. Okay, so left join is nothing but all records from left side matching records from right side. Okay, so as per our condition, left table we have here product, right table is a price. Okay, so the output here is, so this, okay. Now as per our data here, product table is a left table, right table is a price table. Okay, so this is a price table, this is a this is a price table, this is a product table. Okay, so what will happen, so this data will go and check, sorry, this data will go unchecked. So that is a product table, price table, right? So product table, yeah. Okay, so now this data start looking matching records from, so all records by default it will come here like this. After that, matching records from this side, so there is a product id, it will go and check, yes there is a product id, it will take the price here again is to this. So what is the price here for this pen? 10 rupees. So here P20, so the product is pencil, so the price is 20. So P30, the price is 30. Now from this all records available here, against that price also coming, so all records are left side, matching records from right side. So 3 records are matching in this table, so that information we got here. So this 2 it won't come because that is available in a right side which is not matching with the left table. Okay, so that is the output of this table. Okay, so that is a left join. Left join nothing but a full auto join. You can see the output here, P10, P20, P30, pencil, pen, pencil, pot, prices are coming here. Okay, so that is nothing but a, on existing table we are applying join, so there is no any new table. In case I'm removing the steps here whatever I applied. Okay, so this is a product table, this is a price table. For example, if I go for merge query as new, these two tables result will be applicable in a new third table. Okay, so let's see. So I'm selecting here product table, here I'm selecting price table. So based on product id I want to apply left outer join. Okay, so you can see here definition all from first matching from second. So this is a first table for this is a second table. The result of these two tables is that one more table will create here. So let's see that. Click on OK. So one table came, this is left to join result, right? Left to join result. So when you click, when you build merge option here, so the result of these two tables created one third table, the table result is this. So when you perform the merge options, you will get the table like this. Okay, product id, product and price. Okay, so you have to expand this table, the option you are getting here, right? Expand. So it will ask you what columns you want. Okay, so I want all columns, so let's see. Okay, you can see here the result of this, the result of these two tables is this. Okay, so this is called merge, guys. Merge nothing but a join here, joining two tables. Okay, next same, sorry, merge queries as new, I'll perform right join. Okay, now you can see you have to select the table which you want to be joined first. Okay, so I'm selecting same product table, so I'll go to the merge queries as new. I need the result of these two tables, one result. Okay, so I'm selecting product and price, right join. Okay, right join means this is right table, this is left table according to this. Okay, so all records from right side matching records from left side. So now what is output, guys, if you create that? So now this is left table, this is right table. Okay, so right join we are performing. right join. So for the right join, what is the statement? All records from right side.
Matching records with left table.
Yeah, matching records from left. Okay. Now I will get this table here. Complete data. It will come in right side. Now it will start. So it when it will go and check from this side, I'll get product information. Correct. So product column will come into the picture. Now it will start. What is the matching record for this right table? So here P10 is there. P10 is matching. What is the product? Pen. So next it will go P20, P20 product is pencil. So next it will start P30, P30 the product is water. Is there any P40 here in this table which is matching to this?
No, bro.
No, right? So this is null.
None.
And P50, any record here which is belongs to this P50? No. So null. So all records from right side came, right? All records from right side. Matching records also it's brought here. So non-matching it will create as a null. So no value for this records from right side table. Okay. Now go to this. So apply. I'm selecting on what column you want to be merge. Okay. So I'm selecting PID, PID. Right. So you can see all from second, matching from first. Okay. So click on OK. So you'll create. You'll get one new table. So that table is a right join. Now, so if you expand this, see PID product. So you can see. So there is a null values here. So if you check your data here, same data will be available. See, getting my point? All of you?
Yes, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is right join. Okay. So there is no data for this table. Okay. For this table, there is no data for this product ID. So null is coming. So if I remove this product ID as it is, it will match sync to my data as it is like this. You see for the product null values are coming here. Correct, because there is no matching data for this product ID. For this product ID, there is no matching data for this product. Okay, so that is not the nulls are coming here. Okay, so that is the right channel. Now again I'll go to the merge queries as new. So I'm selecting one table. So next table is a price. So I'm performing one join here, full outer join. Okay, full outer join. Outer join, full outer join, both are same ways. Okay, so product ID I want to be joined. So when I click on OK, matching data, non-matching data. Okay, from full outer join means matching data, non-matching data, both I will get from this table. So first it will get matching records. After that, non-matching records also it will come. Okay, so let's see that. If we expand this, okay, you can see. So it's matching with my left join, right? This data, the result of this data is matching with left join. So non-matching data, matching data, both is coming in full outer join. Okay, so that is nothing but a full outer join. Next, again I am going. This is outer join result. Okay. Now I am going to merge new queries. Sorry, you have to select table here. On which table you're going to join other table. Okay, so you have to select product table, go to the merge queries as new. So I'm selecting product table on price table. So here you have to select what type of join. So inner join I'm selecting. Inner join and equijoin both are same guys. Okay, so on product id, this product id I'm joining. So let's see what is the inner join. So inner join and equijoin both are same. So the result is only matching records from both tables. Okay, only matching records from both tables. So only matching records means this only matching records, right?
Yeah, bro.
Only these three only, right? The matching records. So P10, P10, P20, P20, P30, P30. Okay, non-matching records it won't bring. Okay, so let's see that. So inner join is nothing but a EQ join, guys. Okay, click on OK. So this is inner join result. Now if you expand your table, see only matching records I'm getting. So this is PID product ID. From the product table, this PID, from the price table, so from the price table, product ID, price table, price it is. Okay, so this column belongs to price table, this column belongs to price table, this column belongs to product table. Okay, so that it's highlighting these columns are coming from price table. Price.pid is coming, right? So it means these columns are coming from price table. Okay, these two columns. So you can see only matching records I'm getting from these both tables. Okay, next again I'm going to merge queries as new. So on which table you are going to join. So price table. So you have to select here. One more join is there, left anti join. Only you can see rows only in first. So let's see that. So what is left anti? So on product ID and product ID, I'm joining these columns from this table, same column, same I mean matching records. So this is a product ID, this is product ID, from both tables are synced. So I'm joining based on this common column. So I'm applying here left anti. So let's see the output here. Click on OK. So this is left anti result, right? Left anti table. Okay, now let's see. So it's opposite to left join, guys. Okay, what is left join? Generally all records from left side table matching records from right side table. Okay, so left anti join means this up against to this. Okay, all records from left side matching records. I'm saying the definition for left join, right? So left anti means, so if you see the results here, so what any results you are getting here? Any results you
No.
are getting? No, because left anti means I said all records from left side matching records from right side. Okay, so here opposite is only matching records from right side. Okay, only matching records from right side means, so left join means this is left table, this is right table, all records from left side matching records from right side I said. Okay, but here opposite means which is not matching with the left tables. Okay, which is not matching with the sorry, which is not matching with the right side table. So in left anti join I'm not getting any records in left anti join. So you can see in the gearbox we applied here left anti. Okay, left anti means you can see rows only in first table. rows only in first table. It means if it is against to this table, so here P40 is there, P50 is there. If the data is against to this, that records will come, but there is no matching data field. See, so there is a matching records that only I'll get in left join, but here non-matching record is there, that data it has to pull, then there is no matching data for this table. So in left anti I'm not getting any records. Okay, now I'll go to the one more merge, merge as a query, new query. So I'm selecting here price table, so I'm applying here right anti. Okay, right anti. So let's see. So you have to select the product here, click on OK. Now this is right anti. So if we expand this, so here if you see in right anti I'm getting this for the product ID, product, this product ID price I'm getting. So P40, P50 I'm getting the 40, 50. Now let's see. So when I'm applying right anti, so I'm getting only this. So here in the right anti join, only non-matching records, non-matching records from the left table. So it's skipping matching records and it's getting non-matching records where in a right anti. So this records not available in this table, right? In the top table, the left side table. So that records I'm getting as a output here. Okay, it means right hand generally right join means what? All records from right side, matching records from right side. Okay, so all records means this all records will come, matching records this. But opposite here is opposite what? Non-matching record from left side table. Okay, non-matching records. So non-matching records what's this records, right? Which is not available in this table. So that records I'm getting here. P40, P50. Okay, so it's opposite guys. Left join means all records from left side, all records from left side, matching records from right side. Right join means all records from right side, matching records from left side. So left anti means non-matching records from left side. So non-matching records I don't have in left table here. So that I'm not getting any result for left side table. Okay, is there any records which is not matching this side? No, right? So that it's showing nothing for this table. Whereas in right anti join, non-matching records these two only, right? So that is not matching from the left side table. So that I'm getting the result this. Getting any doubts here? All of you?
No, bro, it's clear.
Okay. So that's all type of joins here. I mean merge queries are this many: left, right, full outer, inner join, left anti join, right anti join. In interview they'll ask you, okay, what how many types of merge queries are there in Power BI? Okay, left join, right join, full outer join, inner join, nothing but a equi join, left anti join. Left anti join is a opposite to left outer table. Right anti join is opposite to right outer table. Okay, so here we'll get the matching records, but here non-matching records will get. Okay, so that is the merge options. Now append. So append means, so here merge means, here merge means generally it's performing a join. So this is the record, correct? The row I'm getting matching records here. Okay, so append means this table will come and join to bottom of this table. So in which scenario we'll go? Okay, so for example I have employee id, salary. This is one table. So employee id is here 1001, salary is 100. 1002 salary is 200, 1003 salary is 300. So this is Bangalore table. Okay, so Bangalore location employees information this. So same here, Chennai. So this is Chennai table. So here the employed is 1005, 1006, 1007. Okay, like this I have my data. Two managers are maintaining my data. So it is in employee ID and salary. Okay, here also employee ID and salary, but the data which is following under like this. So when I load these tables into Power BI, so new source, so we have to save this. Now I'm getting Excel workbook. So you have to go energy consumption data set. So I have two tables. One is belongs to Bangalore, one is belongs to Chennai. So let's load that table. So I have, where is it, Bangalore? Energy consumption. So the table's not yet saved. Oh, sorry. And taken in different sheet it is. Now I have Bangalore data, Chennai data. Okay, like this I'm getting files. Okay, now I go to new source. So these two tables I'm loading into Power BI. So okay, Bangalore, Chennai. Okay, these two tables coming into Power BI. Okay, load. So Bangalore table, Chennai table. Okay, so these two tables have employee ID, salary, and this table also contain employee ID, salary. So I want to make these two tables as a one table. Okay, so what I will do, I'll go to append queries, append query as new. So both, see guys, append queries means for this table, for this Bangalore table, I'm going to add this Chennai table. Okay, so if I add, so I can see now I'm going to add Chennai table. Okay, so when you click on OK, you can see the Chennai data will added to this Chennai data added to Bangalore table. Correct? In order. In order, it's connected. You can see this Chennai data added below to this table. Correct? So that is called append. Okay, now I don't want to add this table as a one table within the table. So I want to create one new table. So just cancel that step. So go to the append queries as new. Okay, so these two tables I want to become as a one table and new table. So Bangalore table I'm selecting. Second table is Chennai table. Okay, click on OK. So one new table will add it here. So you can see the two tables result is this table. Okay, so in order. So what is the condition to append two tables? So the column should be same guys. Okay, so here if you see the column employee ID here salary, in this table employee ID salary. Okay, if the columns are different, then it won't perform the append. Remember, here employee ID salary, here employee ID salary. The column should be same as it is. Then only it will perform the append. Else it won't perform. So let's see that. Now I go here. So let's see. So I'll just rename of the tables. I just rename of the table. So I'm giving here salary. I'm just renaming of the salary. Okay. Now go to delete this table. So I already perform append, right, so that it's not removing. So delete the main content table. Now delete this table. So which table I renamed here? I renamed here Bangalore table, right? So keep it Bangalore table and delete the Bangalore table and load it again. So I'm going to new source, Excel workbook, energy consumption. So Bangalore table I'm loading. So you can see employee ID salary is a Bangalore table. Okay. Okay, so from the Chennai table, Chennai manager giving data, employee ID salary. From Chennai table, from Bangalore table, I'm getting data employee ID salary. Okay, so when I'm performing here, append queries as new. So I'm selecting Chennai table and Bangalore table. So see the result now. One new table has been added. Now see guys, it's not considering, actually this salary has to join it here, correct, as per our requirement, but it's adding as a new column. Okay, because this column is SAL, this column is salary. Okay, so the columns are, I can understand salary here, this is also salary, this is also salary, but Power BI, it should have the same names from both tables, same. If it is SAL, it should be SAL. Okay, so that it's not considering as a same table, same column it is. So the columns also you should be make it same column. So if I make it this SAL, then it will understand, okay, this is EAD, this is salary, so here also EAD SL. So then this records will come and add to this below table. Okay, so for the append, you should remember the column name should be same, the tables which are going to be append, else it will consider that is a new column. Okay, it will consider as a new column. Now delete this table. So again, now you can see if I rename this column now, so I understand I'm getting data like this guys. Okay, I'm getting data from the Chennai location, I'm getting like this EAD salary. From Bangalore location, I'm getting like this. So I'm trying to append these two tables, so I'll rename this table like this, SAL. Okay, salary of the table was not found in detail, because here I already, the table name was before a salary, so I just try to rename here, so that it's not identifying. So you can see, go to the error. Okay, so in the error, so it's saying that, so you have been applied some of the steps here, so you rename the column, so but it's not allowing. So again I try to rename of this column salary. Be sure you want to be insert a step, insert into the intermediate step may affect the subsequent step, which could be cause your query break. So insert So what I have done, I renamed my table column. Okay, now Chennai table. Here you can see again expression error. The column salary of the table wasn't found because it's coming from the beginning, the table name coming as a salary. Okay, so that is not identifying. So what you have to do, you just delete this table. Okay, so I renamed it here, right, in the source. So we just you enter Excel workbook, energy consumption data. So Bangalore table, I want to load Bangalore table. Okay, just click on OK. Now Chennai table, Bangalore table I have with the same columns, EAD salary, EAD salary. So go to the append queries, append queries as new. So this two table result I'm getting in third table. Okay, so I want to make it Chennai table, Bangalore table as a one table. Okay, so I'm selecting Bangalore table. Now from the both tables, I'm in order, I'm getting EAD salary, here also EAD salary. So see the result. Okay, so that records will come and add to below this and same under columns, right? Any doubts here?
No, Imran.
Is clear, Alaf?
Sir.
Yes.
So there is some requirements. You will get the different locations table with the same data columns. Okay, so you will understand the data following under like this. So why you want to maintain the tables different? So you want to become a single table. So in that scenarios you'll go for append queries. So but the column should be same. So for example, Hyderabad location, Bangalore location employee manager, they are maintaining employee ID and salary. Chennai manager is maintaining number and salary. Okay, so you have to rename that columns first. Okay, because what you're trying to do, under this EAD, this data has to add. Under the salary, this data has to add. So in that scenario, when you are doing appending, first you check the column should be in order. Okay, and the column name should be same, and the data also, guys. So if it is employee ID, so it has to come like this. So instead of employee ID, if you take the location names here, that is mismatch data, right? So you know very well, under the employee ID column, employee ID is only coming. Under the salary, salary only coming. Then you will go for the append. Okay, so that case, in that case, you will go for appending. Now, so this all about under the home tab. Okay, under the home tab, this all about. If you go to the transform, okay, if you go to the transform, so already under the home tab, what and all options we are getting here, mostly the same options will be applicable here. Okay, the group by option we have here already. Okay, the group by option in transform data also available. Use first row as a header, that option also available here. Okay, so you can see transpose, so reverse rows. For example, I have this table. Okay, so transpose means reverse rows. If you click on this, so I'm selecting this employee ID. If you select this one, so in reverse I'm getting that rows reverse. Okay, you see 105, 106, 107 is the original records. So when I make it reverse rows, 107, 106, 105 reverse. Okay, just descending, ascending. Okay, so in right click also you'll get that option. So for example, if you see here, sort ascending, sort descending. So where you have to click on this drop down button, ascending, descending. Okay, that there's nothing but a this option. Okay, next count rows. Okay, so how many rows are there? So if I click on this, so the rows, you can see three records. Okay, the table count is three records, the result. Okay, click on this, be back to that. In transform option, you will have these options. Okay, now data type. So here also you are getting these options. Data type, to change your column data type, we are getting the options here, the same here also. Okay, so if you want to rename, you can double click on the column, you can give, or you can click also, you can rename, both options guys. So mostly you will get on the same. If you double click on this, you can rename. If you right click also, you can remove, rename, all the options available. So in right click, whatever options you are getting, in home tab, whatever options you are getting, the same options will be available in transform. Okay, and pivot, this one, pivot. Pivot means what? Generally we convert rows into columns. Okay, rows into columns. So for example, on employee id, if you click pivot column, see, okay, converting this columns into rows, nothing but a pivot. Okay, so unpivot, converting rows into columns, so that we already discussed. Okay, we already discussed. So I have here month wise data, right? Somewhere I have created. So like this. Okay, so here I have employee name. Again is to this months I have the data. So for example, for Imran, January data is this. For Prasad, this. For Jan, for Nabi, this is. For XYZ, this all belongs to January data, this all belongs to February data. Again is to this employee names, this is March data. So I want the result here is employee name. Next to the employee name, I want month name. So the month should be Jan, Feb, March. So this column should come, this row, this column should come as a sorry, this row should come as a column here, like a Jan, Feb, March. So when you are performing this type of things, so I'll give here pivot. Okay, the table name called pivot. So let's see, I'm loading this table. Go to the home, new source, Excel workbook, energy consumption. So the table name here is pivot. Okay, my data coming like this. Okay, so my data coming in this shape. Okay, now when I blindly load this data, so for example, when I'm loading this data blindly, okay, when I'll go for pivot, when I'll go for unpivot, let's see. So I just loaded blindly this data like this. Okay, close and apply. So I'm adding one new page here. So the data has been loading. So one new page I'm adding. So the table is pivot, right? This table. Okay, now if I take any chart, guys, if I for example, if I take any chart, so my requirement here is, so I want to see the data. I'm taking this table chart, so I want to see the data, employee name, See, like this is coming individually. So you can see here, generally I want the data here like this. So in that, what type I want is, for example, month wise I want to filter the data here, month wise. So in the slicer I want to use this month. For example, if I take this Feb, it's coming like this. So under the month column I want Jan, Feb, March, like that I want. But the columns here coming individually. Jan column as individual, Feb column as individual, March column as individual. Okay. So in that scenarios, I want to convert the data in proper shape. Okay. You can see I'm not able to utilize that column. This individual columns I'm not able to utilize as my slicer. So my requirement here is this Jan is there. It should come under month column. This Feb is there and it should come under month. This March is there. It should come under month. So in that scenario, I will convert this data into pivot, unpivot. Okay. So transform data, go to the transform data. So pivot, I want employee name as it is, should be. So I want to change these columns, right? I want to change this column. So Jan, Feb, March should come under month column. Under the values which is coming here, it should come under values. Okay. So it is nothing but a production. The column name is production I want. So what I will do, I'll select this employee name. We'll go to transform. So here unpivot column is there. So there is a drop down. So unpivot other column. So I want to change only this three columns. Okay, I want to change only. So you can see unpivot other column. I don't want to change this column. I want to change these three columns as a new column. Okay, you can see unpivot other column. Select this. So you can see now that the columns are converting, that rows converting here as a column. So I'll give the name of this column called month. This I'm giving sales. I mean this much sales I have done. So value, or you are doing daily sales, right? Target. So your target is this. Okay. Now you can see Imran in January, the target he did this much. Imran in Feb, this is the target. Now I'm getting the data as I'm looking. Okay. Now close and apply. Now see here, it will also change. Now keep it side. Now you can take this table chart and I can add here employee name, target. Okay, so in the slicer I will take, and he did this much, Nabi he did this much, Prasad he did this much, XYZ person did this much. The total targets are this in Feb. So you understand, right? These columns before it's coming in individual Feb, Jan, March. Now I bring that into under the one column name called month. So now I can present my data here in the chart also. I'm taking this stacked bar chart. So I'm taking this month. I'm taking this target. Now I can present this data like this. So in the March, this is a target. In the Jan, this is a target. So when the month columns are coming individually, I'm not able to present my data like this. Correct? So that I made it unpivot. This table I converted in proper shape. So when the columns are coming individually, I can't do my reporting. So what I'm doing, this month, this individual columns I'm bringing into under the month. These values are bringing under the targets. Okay, so that is what I have done by using unpivot option. Any doubts here? Now if you see, the original data is this. So when I did here, so you can see here, this is original data coming into the Power BI. Okay, sorry. Okay, this is original data coming from the data source. So I converted that data. So what I have done, so I didn't change anything from this table. Only these three columns I made it unpivot. So what is coming under the month, again is to this Imran Jan, this Jan, the target is 100. For the again Imran, this Feb, again is to this Feb, this one you can see. So for the Imran, 3 months are coming against Jan, Feb, March against to that. So for this month, he did this much targets. Okay. So this rows I am converting into as a column. This is nothing but a unpivot, guys. Okay. Converting rows. This is row. This is row. I am converting into column. Okay. That is nothing but a unpivot. So converting columns into rows is a pivot. So let's see. Now you can see here the data is like this. Okay, now I want to convert these two columns as a row. So I want my data like this, right? So I want to convert the data like this. Okay, that is nothing but a pivot. So let's see. So I'm selecting this column. Okay, here in transform you have the option called pivot. Okay, so you can see now, if I click on this pivot column, the selected column will be pivot. You should concentrate which columns you want to be changed. That columns you have to select. Okay, so in unpivot I have the options here: unpivot other columns, unpivot only selected column. But pivot I don't have that options. Okay, so directly it will convert. So you have to select on which columns you want to be pivot. So you select that column. You can click on this pivot column. You can see pivot column. Use the name in the column month to create new column. So here, so I'm selecting this column, right? So I'm keeping as it is. Now see guys, employee name Jan, Feb, March. So it's converting that column into rows, right? That is nothing but a pivot column. Okay, that is nothing but a pivot column. Getting my point? See, here only is there pivot column. So the symbol you can see. Okay, so converting columns into rows is a pivot. Converting rows into column is a pivot. Now if I select these three columns, I'm selecting. Now I want to unpivot. Okay, so you can see unpivot columns. It's coming like this. These two options are very important, guys. Pivot and pivot. Pivot means converting columns into rows is a pivot. Unpivot means converting rows into columns. Okay, very important. So the rest of things are same. So move, you can see, for example, this column I want in second position, left. Okay, moving these columns. Okay, so you can do like this also. Okay, you can do like this also. I mean, you can select that column, you can drag this side, so it will come into the second position. Okay, next, this column, these options only will use, guys. Okay, next I have this date option, that which is you are getting in. So if you have any table which is contain date functions, okay, date column, if you want to convert the date columns into weeks, year, that options also you have here. Okay, because I'm selecting here Jan, right? So which is not, I mean, that is not a date, this is month. So if I have any date column which is contain date, month, year, in that scenario, if you want to convert, that is year, month, quarter, week, day, you can go to this time date time intelligence function, you can convert it, which is we have done manually with a right click transform data also. Okay, so based on your column, transform data will be applicable. For example, if you have the any energy consumption is this table, so this is the date column, right? So if I go to the transform data, so unrelated to column it will show, because from this date column I can transform the data into year, quarter, month, week, day, right? So if I select any building, okay, this is a, this data type is a string. So if I go to the transform, you can see lowercase, uppercase, that options are coming. If I go to the value date, this one, value data type, so in that scenario you will get transform data, you can see round, absolute value, functional. Okay, so based on the date, based on the column type also, it will try to transform your data. Okay, so that's all about transform. Now if you go to the add column, so custom column, so this already we discussed. Okay, column from example, custom columns. Okay, so invoke this, even I'm not aware, this I will check and I'll let you know, but as per my requirements I never touch this option. Okay, so conditional column, for example, in the conditional column, so I have this table. Okay, I have this table, so I have values here against to each employee. Okay, now my requirement here is I want to be get some one more conditional column here. So who and all, there is a targets 100, 150 like this. Okay, so I want the particular person who did his target exactly. Okay, so I'll go to the conditional column here. You can see when I click on conditional column, that option is coming. So one new column I'm going to add it here. So if column name is value I'm taking on, based on this value, guys. Okay, if is less than 100, the output is low. Okay, so again, if add one more condition, if on value, on this value I'm creating one condition. Okay, equals to 200, then okay, so again is to this column I want to bring the tagline. Okay, else others. So let's see, wherever 200 is there, that is a high value. Wherever less than 100 is there, that is a low value. So less than 100, nothing is there. Okay, less than 100, nothing is there, so it's coming under others. So if I want to edit my condition, again you have to go, if you click on that gear symbol, it will bring to that conditional column here. Okay, so for example, if less than 100 low I'm saying, so there is no less than 100 number. So for example, if it is equals to 100 low, this two, if the value equals to 200 high, okay, if any other values are 100 and 200, then it should come under others. So let's see, you can see 200 is a high value, 100 is a low value, 150 is others. Okay, 150 is others. So I'm creating one new conditional column here. So that is nothing but a conditional column. With if else it will works. So for example, one more example. So I have here the employee names. Okay, Prasad, Nabi, like this. Okay. Now what I will do, go to the conditional column. So on which column you want to perform the condition, that columns you have to select. So I'm trying to perform my condition on employee name. So column name, you want to select the column name. So the column name I am selecting employee name. You can see here contents. Okay, contains I'm selecting. Contains means if it is a match with your value, what the output should be here. Okay, so if if it is content PRA, okay, so there is a Prasad, right? So if it is in my column, if there is a PRA option, I want to bring that one as a post. Okay, wherever Prasad is there, I mean wherever the word is matching with the PRA, I want to make it there the name called rename. So I want to make it as a Kumar. Okay, I'm adding one more here. Same employee name contains wherever I am Imran is there, then it should display as a pattern. Okay, so wherever under the employee name XYZ is there, contains XYZ is there, it should be like a other name. So like this I want. Okay, so click on OK. You can see guys, wherever Prasad is there, I'm getting in the new column Kumar. Wherever Imran is there, I'm getting Patan. So I didn't give any name for Nabi. Okay, so wherever XYZ is there, I given other name. Okay, so like this you can play with the conditional column. So if you click on this gray symbol, so you'll get operators. Based on your operator, you will get the value here. So if match with this I want. Okay, so you can do multiple things on conditional columns, depends on your requirement. Okay, if you have some basic knowledge, basic idea, you will get it. Okay, any doubts here? You getting my point, right? When you'll go for conditional column, so if you want to be creative on conditional column based on any column, then you will go for conditional column. Okay, for example, I have here this Jan, Feb, March like this. Okay, so I'll go to the conditional column. I want to create one new column against to that. So there is a attribute. So this column name is attribute. So I'll select the attribute here. So if contains, I'm taking contains Jan. So I want here month like this. Okay, so again I want to add one more condition on attribute column contains Feb. I want to display as a second month. Again I'm adding one more condition on attribute if contains March. I want a third month. Like this I want. So the new column name what you want to give, that you have to give. Okay, the new column, my column name is month status. Okay, so I'm looking only Jan, Feb, March. So if the columns are April, May, June, it should come under other months like this. Okay, else click on OK. So you can see, so wherever Jan is there, first month, Feb it's coming under other month. Why? Okay, you can see I'm giving capital FEB here. Okay, here capital March, so that and all coming other months, so it should sync with your value. So I want to edit this. So I have to give capital letter, so it's not identifying capital letters, right? So that it's giving under other. So March, now you can see guys, for the Jan first month, for the Feb second month, for the March third month. So other months are not coming because I don't have apart from Jan, Feb, March month yet. Correct? So that the others is skipping. Okay, so that is nothing but a conditional column. So here index column is there, index. So what is the use of index? So I want to create the record numbers here. For example, if I click here, index column from 1 I want, you can see 1 2 3 4 like this. Okay, so if you select from the 0 0 1 2 3, like if you want the number from the 0, it will start from the 0. If you want from the 1, you can select from the 1. Okay, so that is nothing but index column, guys. Okay, so I want to duplicate this column name, you can duplicate here. Okay, so that option here. Okay, the format, so the format, you can select, you can select the particular column, you can change the format type, so which is same this one. You can see, for example, if I'm selecting this column, format type, if you click, so it's coming lower upper like this, right? So if you select here the data type, so here it's coming like this. Okay, so this one format nothing but you want to be upper, you want to be lower, or if you want to be transform that data column type in a different level, we'll go for the format. Means what? Generally we are formatting your data, so change, you can see change casing of text or clearance text. Okay, so the this option is better than this then. Okay, so mostly you'll get every option in right click. Okay, every option will get in right click. Okay, so that is behind this and column view. Okay, view tab. So for example, you want to check each column quality. Okay, so column quality, so you can see what is the valid data, what is error. So if there is any errors, you can show you in this column. I have this many errors, this is valid data, this is a null data, like this. Okay, so if I click here, you can see, so each column has, for example, if I am selecting any, so these options are applicable for all tables, all your tables. Okay, so why you need this means, if you want to check your column quality. Okay, so in that column, how many null values, how many valid records, how many null records, how many errors are there. So you can go for under the view option, view tab. So if you check this options, you will get the valid of this. Okay, so here you can see, for example, if I'm selecting any table, so in this particular column, how many errors are there, how many empty records are there, so it will present you. Okay, so that is a column quality to check under the view option. So you can see. Okay, so this is also useful in real times. Okay, tools. So this and all, like for example, how much time is taking your data to load. Okay, so you can record that. So you start, you can see if I click on this Power Query Editor. So query diagnostic could not be globally enabled due to the permission or system limits. Please either restart your Power BI desktop as an administrator restrict. So these options are applicable only in if you have valid license. If you have any valid license, then you'll go for this option. But very rare cases, very rare cases, you'll go to this option. Mostly you will play in your workaround in real time under the home tab and transform add column. This only you can use. Okay, the rest of options you won't go. So this all about Power Query Editor, guys. Any doubts here? All of you.
No, bro.
No, bro.
So I, yeah, please. Is it clear?
Yeah, bro.
Yes, bro, it's clear.
Fine. Okay, fine. So we'll catch up in tomorrow session. Okay, please practice. If you have any doubts, please ping in group. Okay. If you want